Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this one, we are going to insert a node in a binary search tree using the iterative approach. Before starting though, I would like to remind you that this video is a part of a series. So there is some work done in previous videos. So if it is confusing at any point, I have a playlist named binary tree linked in the description. So go through it if you have any doubts and you can skip parts that you already know about. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get started then. So this is where we left off in the previous video. We wrote this code for inserting a node in a binary search tree using the recursive approach. In this one, we are going to write it using the iterative one. So the function signature is going to be the same. We can just remove this inner part and we are going to rename this node as root since this function is only going to be called with the root node. Once again, just going over the algorithm, we always start inserting from the root. As the first step at every node, we do the equality check. Here we check if the value is equal to the current node's value or not. If it is, we skip, since we are not inserting duplicate elements. Then we have the lesser check, where we check if the value is smaller than the current node or not. If it is, we insert the new node to the left. If there is no left node, we create a new node with the value that we want to insert and we attach it to the left. After that, we have the greater check, where we check if the value that we want to insert is greater than the current node's value or not. In this case, we insert it to the right. And again, we check if there is no right node, then we create a new one and attach it to the right. And that is all about the algorithm. Now the first thing that needs to be done here is we need to initialize a node with the root's value. So this node will keep track of which node we are currently on. Following the algorithm, if the value is lesser, and we need to insert the node to the left, then we update this node variable as node.left. You will understand it once we start writing it. So we will start a while loop with while of node. You can put true here because we are going to break in the base cases anyways. So it will be fine. Then the first thing again, we are going to check for equality. So if the value is equal to the node.value, we are going to break. Otherwise, if the value is less than node.value, we are going to come here. Then we check if there is no left node, in which case we create a new node like so, and break. Otherwise, we come here, which means that there is a left node. So we set node as node.left. This is what I was talking about. So in the next iteration of this while loop, we will insert in the left subtree. Then we need an else, which means that the value is greater than the node.value at this point. So we need to insert to the right. So the first thing we need to do here is check if there is no right node. If there is no right node, we are going to create a new node like so and break. Otherwise, we are going to reach this point, which means that there is a right node. So we set this node as node.right. And that is pretty much it. You can see from the visualizer that it is working as expected. So even if you insert a couple of more values, you can see that the output is as you expect it to be really. And that is pretty much it to the iterative approach. If you go over the algorithm, it is pretty easy to implement it yourself. As a suggestion, I would say try to implement it yourself first after watching this video. And you can use this video as reference if you have any doubts. And that is going to be it. If you have reached till here, do consider subscribing. It'll keep you posted about my latest content and it'll keep me motivated to keep on making more. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you then. Bye.